Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonia Greyson-Newman and I'm a life coach, lifestyle blogger, and I help women jumpstart their life, get their sassy back so that they can live the life of their desires. In today's video we will be doing vision board. Why am I doing this now? Well, May is my birthday month, so at the moment I am currently reviewing my goals that I set for the year, and I do this every year. And you may have heard me say this before, that I feel that you don't need to set goals or your resolutions or what you want from a year at the beginning of the year. You can use any point in the year to do that. So if you haven't already set your goals for this year, you can still do it now. Now, I had set my goals for the year, but what I was doing, reflecting on this time, as I said, it's my birthday this month, and usually I take this time in the year to reflect from where I was at the beginning of the year, where I am now, and where I want to be towards the end of the year or at the end of the year. So one of the things that I usually do is a vision board. However, I must admit, in January or December, end of December last year, I didn't actually do a vision board. There was lots going on in my life. I was moving home, etc., etc. And one of the things I didn't actually do was a vision board. So I'm going to do one now. And what I wanted to do is show you, not necessarily my vision board, but give you an insight how to make one. Because if you haven't made one already, here are some tips and tools to get you started. So what is a vision board and why do people use them? Now, I've been using vision boards for a number of years now, and I have found them very beneficial. I remember one year, my husband and I, we created our vision boards, and when we look back on that year, literally 99% of what we had put on our vision boards had actually come true. That was amazing. And when I say come true, it was manifested, or we made it happen. So why do people have vision boards? Vision boards, I believe, are twofold. You can have a vision board as a way of reminding you, as a way of inspiring you, as a way of motivating you of the things you want to achieve, the things you say you're going to achieve, and these act as, regular prompts for you to go towards that. There is also another school of thought that believes or uses the law of attraction. Now, I'm not going to get too much into the law of attraction in this video, but the law of attraction basically means what you think about and what you put your energy on, you will attract into your life, okay? So there's like attracts like, so what you surround yourself with and what you build your energy up with is what will manifest into your life. So if you think positive things, you'll have a positive outlook and a positive life. And if you think on negative things, you could have a negative outlook and a negative life. So that's the sort of premise of law of attraction. So based on that, the vision board is about having something in front of you about what it is you want to manifest in your life, or what you want to keep reminding yourself that you're going to go for in your life. A vision board is akin to your goals. They should tie and marry up together. So some people share their vision boards and some people keep their vision board private. Either way, your vision board and what you put on your vision board should be something that you feel dear to your heart, something that you feel an energy towards and very personal to you. It's not what you think people would like you to have. So it's a very personal practice. And your vision board can be placed somewhere that you see it on a daily basis. So you could have it beside your bed, you could have it in your bathroom by the mirror, you could have it on the fridge, you could have it framed on the wall. You can have, people even have virtual vision boards where they do it online. You could also use Pinterest to do your vision board, and you could have specific boards within your Pinterest account that stir up certain energies for you and remind you and help you to visualize the things that you want to put into your life. That being said, some people actually do their vision board, have it up for a moment in time, whether it be a few weeks, a couple of months, or even days. And during that time, they're focusing on their vision board and what they want to achieve out of it. And then after that, what they do, they put it away so that they're not focused so much on seeing this thing every day, but they're allowing it to work in the background. So they put it away and they come back to it. Some people find that works for them. But I myself, I like to have my vision board up where I can see it, and I usually keep it in my office so that I see it on a daily basis when I'm there doing my work. If you are creating a physical vision board, it can be done on many different things. I said you can do it in a picture frame, you can do it on a cork board, you can do it on a whiteboard, you can, here we go, I've got here, I've got this foam board that I bought from Hobbycraft, and yeah, this is an A1 size, and I think yeah, A1, and I paid, I think it was £10 for 3 of these, whereas my son has this board that he's got for his vision board, and on here it's texture, so he's going to use pins, and on here he's going to write some quotes and affirmations and so forth, and plans and spider diagrams is going to be on here. So you, as I said, you can make it work for you. When you're creating your physical vision board, what do you need? Well, there's a few things you need. You need, well, first and foremost, magazines. And they don't have to be, you know, they don't have to be like magazines that you purchase. They could be freebie magazines, you know, things that come through your doors from your junk mail. Could be pamphlets and brochures that you've picked up over some time. You can also go online and print things off. So you can print off quotes, you can print off affirmations. You can have words that mean something to you as well for your motivation and your inspiration. Depending on how creative you are, you might want to get some stenciling, some labels put on there. You might even want to get some lettering so you can create your own words. Before I start creating my vision board, I get myself into a relaxed state and I raise my vibration. So I might burn some incense, or light a candle, do some deep breathing, or get into a meditative state. That way I feel really connected with the process, because for me this is also a spiritual process. And what's also very important is that I come from a place of gratitude, because with vision boards sometimes people think it's just about getting stuff. It's also about reflecting on who you are, where you are, and grateful for the things that you already have. Vision boards are not only about physical stuff, but it's about experiences and how you want to feel. Once you've reflected on your goals, you can look through the magazines to find images that correlate with your goals. And that's really important. So even if you're buying new magazines, the ones you choose should resonate with you and what you're aiming for. So let's get cutting and creating. Board is now created. I use my son's board as an example, not his vision board, but the actual physical board, because it was quick. I could quickly just pin these in really quickly. Now these images aren't necessarily the images that I would use. It just so happens these were the images that I had in the magazines. The images that I would probably use would be more reflective of me as a black woman. Got some, as I said, you can use some words. So the sky's the limit. Again, that's inspirational, saying nothing can stop you achieving what you want to achieve in life. We've got a luxury apartment here, so if you're into home decor, want to aspire to having a new home that looks luxurious, you could pin something like this. This here is from vegetables. To me, that represents healthy eating and health, and you know I believe that health is your wealth, so you can pin something like that there. Here is a couple, and that to me reflects a happy relationship, so that's why that's there. These flowers could depict being out in nature. Nature's good for your mental health. Here again, another picture of health, signifying yoga. Down here we've got travel, and we've got a picture of the Caribbean, and then here is a home. Again, if it's something that you're aspiring to, is achieving a home of your dreams, you can put that or something like that there. You may not be able to see all the images because of the way the light is coming through the window at the moment. And then we have another quote here which says, we do become what we say to ourselves, so choose your words wisely. Again, some words of inspiration. You can either use the images as something you want to achieve in your life personally, or it could mean for you that this is the type of business that you want to go into. So say for example you're wanting to own your own yoga studio, maybe you could put that there. If you wanted to be a travel agent, you could have an image like that there. If you wanted to be an estate agent, you could use these pictures here. Again, you know, this could simplify here, you know, women that seem confident, that, you know, 3 women together could signify friendships. You might want to start a business where you are working with women, inspiring women, motivating women. You could put that there. You might want to be a model. You could put that there. So the images, and this is why I said the important thing to do is find images that you connect with. That meditation process that you do at the beginning of this can really help you ground with the images and the images that you choose and what they mean to you. Remember, everybody's board is an individual board and is, you know, special to them. It will mean something different to everybody. You know, someone could look at these images and they mean completely different things to different people. So really work with the images that you choose and choose them wisely. Remember, these aren't just pretty pictures. Whether it's the law of attraction, manifestation, or inspiration, motivation, and empowerment you're looking for, nothing happens in your life unless you do the work, unless you put yourself in the position for these opportunities to come to you. So that's it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's useful and helpful for you. Please do put in the comments below if you have a vision board or if you'll be making one based after watching this video. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please do say so in the comments below. That would really be helpful. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I see you in my next video. Take care. Bye for now.